Right, I think we're recording now. Good morning, everybody, and welcome. Just in case you were wondering what you're listening to, let me explain once again. It's the Wake Up with Webbo Breakfast Show, and we are on Radio Ashford 107.1 FM. On the way, I've got Stereo MCs and Connected. I've also got a bit of Seal and some Blondie. Watch a brilliant documentary about Blondie at the weekend. I love Blondie. And Debbie Harry. What an icon that woman was. She wrote all the songs herself. It doesn't happen very often these days. And now listen, I'm just as caught cold as you probably are, because it's got to that time already. It must be the farmers' market coming up, as it's the first Sunday of the month. I should know this. Do you know I said to you last time? I should remember, because my disco is the night before.
That's right.
Because I do the first Saturday of the month, and you do the first Sunday of the month.
Yep.
So that's how I should remember it. And I know my disco's coming up, so of course you'll be here on the first, or the last, or the Monday before.
Well, there you go. Perhaps
Sorry.
I should come in the day before you do your disco and remind you that...
Actually, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Just keep coming in anyway. It doesn't matter. Because you can see my security camera there. You see my security camera?
Yeah.
I'm thinking, who's that trying to get in my door? You're going through your handbag. Now, you're feeling a bit rough. You all right?
No, I'm fine.
You're not looking rough, by the way. I don't want to say that.
Thank you very
No,
much.
but you come in saying, no, I don't feel so good. Can you be gentle? So we will be gentle. Didn't have a good night's sleep.
No, I didn't. Very rough night's sleep last night, which is not like me.
Nothing worse than that.
No, absolutely not. And then you can't get back to sleep once you're awake. So, so I'm feeling a little bit...
You're a bit tender.
Yes.
But that's all right. Well, look, we will be nice and gentle. Now, you was going to bring a producer in. Now, last time, I've had lots and lots of people talk about it. They loved it.
Oh, okay.
Because we had the Marsh Brewery. What's the name of it again? I want to get it right.
Matt from Romney Marsh Brewery.
It is Romney Marsh Brewery.
Yeah.
So many people tapping me up about it. So where can you get it from? Can we actually buy it? I said, well, you have to go to the farmer's market and you can buy as much as you like.
That's correct.
Will he be back? Is he a regular?
He is pretty much a regular. He can't be with us every month, especially through the summer, because there's a lot of shows going on. Because obviously he's now competing on a good level.
Yeah, of course, absolutely,
Top
yeah.
3 best beers. He will be doing quite a few food shows during the summertime. We can't compete with that.
No, that's fair enough. No, absolutely.
And these food shows are great to get products out there.
Yeah.
So, he will come as much as he possibly can. And so far he's been virtually every month for the last sort of 5-6 months.
Now, I know you're always getting new people up, and you're always getting people knocking at your door saying, look, can we get involved? Can we get on board?
Yeah.
Are you still looking for that to happen? You still want people to get in touch with you?
Yeah, every month I'm having new guest traders and, people that perhaps want to test the water.
Yeah.
Perhaps want to come on with us. I've got 2 new regulars now. And this year, what I decided to do is to have quarterly features to the market, and that opens the doors for a lot of guest traders.
Yeah.
I don't want to swamp the market yet every single month. I want to bring, in line with the footfall, we want to bring on new traders and increase the market. So the quarterly feature is a really good way of doing that. So we open up the doors to people that perhaps could come along, spare that month, because you've got to remember as well, a lot of producers are trying to do lots of farmers markets, and sometimes we all fall on the same Sunday, so it's difficult. So this year I'm giving people the opportunity to come once a quarter, and I have a theme, and this quarter, April, is new beginnings.
Right.
And we have 2 or 3 new businesses coming on. I'm not going to tell you about it now, but
You're teasing us with it. I like that.
That's right. I'll tell you in April, March, just before the April market. And we've got some new businesses that are starting up, and they're using our market to showcase their products.
Brilliant. Now, you're borrowing my glasses. Well, they just keep falling off.
I know, they keep falling off my head.
I get that.
Fancy turning up without my glasses.
It's fine. I do it all the time. This is why I've got them. I told you earlier on, because I forgot when someone brought some in for me because I couldn't see anything.
Obviously, you haven't told everyone I'm still in my onesie, have you?
No, no. I thought I'd save that for the Facebook picture. Now, listen. I get another question to ask. I know it's called a farmers market, and somebody, we get confused about farmers market. Does it just mean food and drink?
Predominantly, yeah. Yeah, and we don't want to widen it too much, because you have your craft fairs, and you have your food fairs, and you have your farmers markets, and I think that sticking to that, people know what they're going to get, and it really does. It does keep it nice and neat in that regard. So it's not that we don't have a certain amount of craft. Well, I don't even like the word craft, really, because it sort of cheapens it, doesn't it? Because there's a lot
I kind of see what you mean, yeah.
There's a lot of great makers out there that are producing things that aren't food, but they're equally as talented and equally good products. Wood turning we had at the Christmas market his products are amazing, and what an artisan, what a craftsman. And I think the word craft doesn't generally...
Doesn't do it justice.
No, I don't think it does.
I kind of see what you mean.
It kind of puts a picture in your mind that, crafty, but
yeah,
amazing.
I kind of think, and by the way, there's nothing wrong with it, I kind of think him a knick-knack.
Yeah.
I mean, Mum was a knick-knack collector.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say necessarily craft, because it just goes from... You can go from knick-knacks, but it can go into so much more than that.
Yeah.
I get your point completely.
Christmas proved that. I mean, these quarterly features, that does allow people to come on board that do, that are specialist in sort of, non-food. Let's call it non-food. I'm losing my glasses again. Non-food rather than craft, yeah.
Okay.
So,
Right, listen, I'm going to put a bit of music on and we'll come back and we'll discuss what's happening at this Sunday's Farmers Market, and we'll tell you how you can find out about it, where you can park, what time it starts, where it is, etc, etc, etc. If you've never done it before, you will want to know, trust me on this one. You're absolutely right, we did not introduce you, and people may be thinking, who is that woman and what is she banging on about? I would have thought they'd sussed it out, but we may as well do it officially. Even though it's like 5 minutes into our conversation already. So would you officially introduce yourself? Thank you.
For those who don't know, I'm Rachel Heather and I am Ashford's Farmers Market Manager.
Yes, you are, Rachel. Thank you very much. I know that and I can confirm it.
As long as I know who I am.
Although you are struggling with that a little bit at the moment.
I certainly am this morning, yeah.
Right, OK, we know that there is a farmers market every single first Sunday of the month, which means... it's happening again this week. Now, you said about getting different people in and different guest producers in. Is that happening this week? Have you got anyone new in?
Yeah, we have. We've got three new traders coming in.
Excellent.
They came. One of them came on at Christmas time. Rice smoked salmon. They're coming back with us, and they're going to be back with us every month. I know. It's one of my favourites, I have to say.
I absolutely adore it. I'm so much into it at the moment as well.
Oh, you? Yeah.
I'm on my health kick at the moment. It's just so good for you, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Brain food, as they call it.
It sure is, yeah. So they're coming on board. We have Honey Child Manor Farm again with their raw milk, unpasteurised fresh milk.
Oh yes, you explained to me, and I had to ask what that meant.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, she was going to be with me today to come on as my producer, but unfortunately they are so busy.
Well, good.
Yeah, which is fantastic. There's such a lot involved in running a dairy farm, and they do bed and breakfast as well from the manor house, as well as everything else they do, and there's just not enough of them to go round. So it's a real shame she couldn't come in and be with us, but I did say that I would put a mention
there, fair play,
and just remind people that they can go down to Honeychild Manor Farm, which is on St Mary's in the Marsh, near New Church. There is a purpose-built shed just off the side of the road where the farm is. You can go in, buy a container of milk, just pop it in the machine and it dispenses raw milk for you, £1 a litre, and you really can't beat it. And they're also selling their own cream as well now. They were on our Changing Face of Farming stall last month, telling their story about how they changed, because they are the only dairy farm left now in this part of Kent.
Yeah.
They were telling their story about how they changed and what they decided to do with their farming to adapt to times, and that they have this wonderful milk machine in there that dispenses fresh raw milk, unpasteurised milk.
Brilliant. And they're down there again on Sunday.
They are, yeah. And as Matt said, all the grain that comes away from making the beer also goes down to Honeychild Manor Farm. Right. And that's fed to the cows.
Right. Wow.
So no wonder their milks are good. What do you reckon?
Absolutely. Happy days. Happy days. What else we got? No. I think it doesn't need to be said. I think we get the gist of it. What else we got going on?
We've got the lovely Nathan Walker back on the market singing and playing his guitar with a brand new set of songs in his whole new whatever you call it outfit. So he's going to be back with us. Nathan's great. He's been a massive supporter of the farmers market. I remember way over a year and a bit ago walking along a high street in Ashford, seeing this guy sitting in the shop doorway busking away. I stood there waited for him to finish, had a little chat with him and said, would you come and busk at the market. I've never looked back. He's been absolutely great, real supporter, and he's always posting on social media about us. He's brilliant. So he's coming back, and he's got a brand new guitar as well. He treated into a very posh guitar. I can't remember what it's called, but he's coming back with a whole new set and a brand new guitar.
Wonderful
so
stuff.
Be visiting us.
Some music as well.
Yeah,
love
definitely.
it.
I always have that every month. Last month we had Rhonda and Richie duo. That was amazing. A little bit louder than we normally have, I have to say, but my goodness.
She has a booming voice.
God, doesn't she just? Yeah. And poor Richie's fingers at the end of the day were absolutely blue on the end, where it was so cold.
Oh God, yeah, it was.
And he was
yeah.
having to play so hard to keep up with her voice, I think.
Yeah, tough gig.
Always have the music. It just makes it. And then, of course, we have DJ Gideon, who's our resident DJ. He's spinning the vinyl. Nice retro sounds that he does in between the music.
A little bit of something for everyone, as always, down at the farmers market.
Yeah.
Is there anything you need to add before we start telling people how they can find out more information and exactly where it is, just in case, for some strange reason, they've never attended it?
No, I mean, we just have the most amazing group of regular traders that have been such supporters of our farmers market. They say it's one of the best old-fashioned style markets that they do, and they just keep coming back every month and bringing their wonderful products, adding to their products, making new ones, and keeping the consistent quality of the products that they produce. And as I say, we've got a few new ones. Just watch out on social media. I post everything. So today, when I leave here, I'll be going into the office and I'll be posting who's coming.
Right.
I've already posted some. I'm going to be posting some more. We have a new cake stall coming, and we have fresh coffee on the market this time, which is really good. The guy roasts the beans himself, and he'll be bringing all those. But say I will release all the further information on these guys.
And how will we find that?
On the Facebook page. So look for Ashford Farmers Market on Facebook. We also tweet as well, or alternatively go on to www.ashford.gov.uk and click on Farmers Market, and you'll find all information on there.
Now, if you're going into town and you're thinking, well, whereabouts is it? I mean, you will be able to smell it and hear it, as I always say, because of the music and the incredible smells that emanate from the area.
Yeah.
But whereabouts is it exactly, please, Rachel?
Okay, it's in the lower High Street, and that's the part of the High Street where they've got the big fountain in the centre.
Yep.
And it's from 10 till 2, and we start right at the top by Mr. Sims' sweet shop, and we run all the way down just past, nearly to Cafe Express.
Okay. And, of course, we have to tell everyone about our free parking. It's very important.
Yeah, very, very important. Just so you know that, we do our utmost to support the events, community events that we run in Ashford. We offer free parking all over the place. So the free parking on Sunday of the Farmers Market will be in Edinburgh Road, which is the car park above Wilkinson's, not the NCP, which is the next one along. It's the left-hand turn above Wilkinson's.
First one up the ramp.
Yep, up the ramp. And then we have Station Road, which of course is down by the station. And we also have flour mills.
Yeah, that's a bottom V still, so you can't go wrong. And it's just a walk up the top of the hill and you're right into the farmers market.
And you'll smell and see us as you're walking up the East Hill.
Brilliant. Okay, well, listen, fantastic. Once again, thank you for coming in.
Oh, thank you for being gentle with me.
It's an absolute pleasure.
I'll put my dressing gown back on now, my slippers.
Yeah. That's conjured up an interesting image for our listeners now.
Obviously, it's a cow.
Yeah, well, I understand that.
With the tail.
Of course, and it does look very good. Yes, well, there will be, Rachel will be putting pictures of that on Facebook as well. Right. Listen, I hope you feel a bit better before it actually kicks off on Sunday. And apparently the weather is going to be glorious. It's starting to warm up again.
Yeah, brilliant. I just need a good night's sleep tonight, I think, and I shall be back on form again tomorrow.
Back in the game. And I shall see you on the Monday before the next one. I don't know what date that is.
But
it doesn't matter.
Well, the April market... Oh, I don't know. I've got my diary here.
We'll work it out at some stage, won't we?
It out.
We've got the Easter months coming up soon, haven't we? That's like you did to me this morning. You completely threw me.